What's up, legends? LGG Caden here, and I'm back with another top 5 video. The last one I think I did this was like a year ago. Really poorly done. Really stupid too. I watched it again. I realized how dumb I was, and yeah. So here I am. I'm back with it. I actually enjoy doing these, and you're gonna see these a lot more now. Now that I know what to look up and all that stuff. So, starting us off, this is top 5 open world survival games, or not survival games, my bad. Top 5 open world games. Survival, I guess you can say it in a way. But yeah, it's just top 5 open world games. As you can see here, starting us off with number 5 is Fallout 3. This game is a post-apocalyptic sci-fi action role-playing open world, take all that in if you will, developed by Bethesda Game Studios. It's the third game in the franchise, Fallout, and came out in 2008. Now, in the internet, that's like 10,000 years ago. Guys, come on, it's a good game. It's a really good game. It takes place in the year 2277, and 36 years after Fallout 2. That's the setting, 36 years later. And 200 years after the nuclear apocalypse that pretty much devastated the world. Uh, you'll see a lot of nuclear stuff in this trailer, but very good game. I like the groups that you can join, the choices you can make, and pretty much the road you carve your own. You have to you have to choose whether some people live or die, and that's the way the game goes. And you can there's just so much creativity in this game, and so much customization too. Lots of how should I put this? Lots of missions to do, and there's some parts where you can get stuck very easily. But that's why I like it. It's a challenging game. A lot of the parts are, some parts are easy, other parts or missions are like, what the hell am I supposed to do? But as you can see here in the trailer, this dude's just wrecking him up with a minigun right there. You come across a different variety of enemies, from ghouls to giant mutants to normal humans to giant cockroaches, and very fun game. Uh, what what else I want to say is that it takes place in the ruins of Washington, D.C. And don't get me wrong, other games of Fallout have been amazing. But you can go look up more stuff on Fallout 3 if you want to. That's just all I'm going to say is to summarize it. And now we're going to be moving on to number 4. Okay guys, so taking the number 4 spot is, of course, every gamer knows, Skyrim, which is actually another Bethesda game. And you can't have an open world game without Skyrim being on it, because of its mass world expansions. It's just such a good game, guys. There's so many missions to do, so much stuff to complete. It takes forever to beat the game. Uh, it's the 5th installment of the Elder Scrolls series, which, in my opinion, all of them are amazing. It came out in 2011, which isn't that long ago, guys. 3 years ago, not that long. Now, they did make a multiplayer of the game, which, in my opinion, I, I'm not personally, I don't really like it that much. Now, the main story revolves around the player's character efforts to defeat Alden, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but it's the World Eater, a dragon who is pretty much like, it's a dragon that wants to destroy the world. It's set out 200 years after Oblivion, which was the previous game, and it takes place in a fictional province called Skyrim. Province of Skyrim. Yeah, pretty much over the course of the game, you just do a bunch of awesome stuff, and you pretty much kill and be a complete badass. Now you get to choose what race you want to be, and each race has like its different like aspects and like what it has standards, I guess, and you can't, like, it's just so awesome. Now, I beat the game once, and I'm telling you, I'm not gonna restart, because my guy, I just love it so much. I just can't get over it. that was my little summary of it, and of course there's a lot of stuff I left out, so please forgive me about that. Still need to get a little bit better at this, top 5 stuff. But that's all I gotta say about Skyrim. Um, so yeah, we're gonna be moving on to number 3. Okay, guys, coming in at number 3 of the list is Far Cry 4. This game just came out this year, actually this month, or November, depending on when I post this video. But this game is awesome. I don't own it yet, but I've played it before. Very fun game. A lot of people say it's pretty much a reskin of Far Cry 3. Some ways it is, some ways it isn't. The guns in the game kind of look exactly the same. Some of the tactics, the plot, it's still a very good game. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just going off of what some people say. Now, the plot is after the death of the main character, which his name is AJ Gale, returns to his home country of Kyrat, and he pretty much wants to carry out his mom's final wish, which is to spread her ashes at a place called Lakshmana. I can't pronounce that, I'm sorry. But pretty much when he gets there, as you can see here, he's on a bus, and then they're like attacked by this government that is ruled by this guy named Pagan Min, or Pagan Min, I still can't, carrying on. And he brings AJ to a fortress where he indicates that he knew your mom and was romantically involved with her. Now, he leaves you alone for a few minutes to go deal with this one dude, and you decide to haul it out of that fortress. You're like, this dude's a freaking wacko, and you haul it. During your escape, you encounter Sabal, which is one of the leaders of a rebel faction called the Golden Path, founded by your father. Now, Mohan Gale, that's his name. Mohan Gale, still can't pronounce it, moving on. So, Sable brings you to the Golden Path territory where he meets still carrying on, the group's other leader, while the Golden Path does not know of a place called Lakshmana. Still can't say it. The deposit that is likely in northern Kyrat, and which is firmly under Pagan's control. As a result, AJ agrees to go with the Golden Path and means to reach Log and scatters blah. Okay, so pretty much summary: you're on a bus, you get caught, you run, you find your dad's faction, and you want to spread your mom's ashes, but it's ruled by this dude right here, and you want to fight him, get him, and yeah. There's so much more on this topic, guys. Just go look up Far Cry 4 description or plot, and you will find pages of this thing. Pages of this thing. And, yeah. So that's all I have to say about Far Cry 3. Still, guys, leaving a lot of stuff out of it. This is just a little summary of what I'm doing. I still need to get better at this. So now we're going to be moving on to number 2. So, guys, coming in at number 2 is, Just Cause 2. Not going to explain the plot, it's really long and confusing, so we're just going to get right down to it. This game has little to no restrictions at all when it comes to gameplay. You can do so much from jacking a plane to riding a boat and blowing up buildings and taking over military compounds, and it just... a lot to take in there. They do have a multiplayer mod, which I enjoy playing a lot, and, yeah, this game is very, very fun to play. Pretty much everything in the trailer that they show you here is you can do. Actually, all of it you can do. You can jump out of it. Alright. That's all I gotta say for Just Cause 2. And I just have one thing to say to Avalanche Shoes, the guys who made this game. I'm not being mean at all. Great trailer, but I think you had Michael Bay direct this thing. even at the end. Alright, guys, so again, leaving a lot of stuff out. Go do research if you really want to know all of it. And now we're moving on to number 1. is, of course, Grand Theft Auto 5. Amazing game. Not gonna go over the plot or anything. It's just gonna take too long to go over. But there's three main playable characters: Michael, Trevor, and Franklin. Um, this game is like Grand Theft Auto. This game is like Just Cause 2. Of course, it's like itself. This game is like Just Cause 2. Very little restrictions, and there's so much that you can do in this game, and the multiplayer is even better. There's so much good stuff in this game. Just get ready for like a roller coaster ride of excitement, frustration, and surprise. So guys, that's it for this episode of Top 5 Open World Games. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later.